Hello, I'm back again. This is Neo Morpheus, aka Clear Sausage, and according to World/Charts, you see this scriptural verse here saying, "It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers that stretch out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in." Isaiah 40:22, King James Version, right? Okay, they put here indicated that it's a circle, that it's a flat earth, and that it's a circle. It's not a globe or an orb. So we're going to go to the original ancient Aramaic, the old scribal sacred old tongue used, Lishana Atika, the Brita in Aramaic, or the original Genesis in English, and have a look to see what that says. Okay, so here I am, 40 verse 22, okay, down here, and about the one who sits over the orb of the earth with a compass, and for whom the inhabitants of the earth are like grasshoppers, who stretches the heavens like an arched ceiling. Okay, so you have to define the word orb. Okay, is it a flat circle, like a popular record? Okay, music record, or is it something completely different? Let's define it. Okay, orb in English. What is an orb? Okay, take a while here. Orb. Okay, definition of orb. Means one of two, any of the concentric spheres in an astronomy surrounding the earth and carrying the celestial bodies in their revolutions. Archaic, something circular, circle or orbit, right? Define orb. English definition: a sphere or spherical object, celestial body such as the sun or moon. Okay, this is images for an orb. Okay. Okay. And there should be some more definitions here of orb. That's what it's saying there in Google. And that's what it looks like. Okay. It's not flat. A sphere. Now, what is a sphere? Okay, let's go have a look at the etymology of orb. You need to define these words because you might get a misunderstood, get the wrong definition of it, take it out of context. Okay, etymononline.com word/orb. Mid 15th century, sphere, globe, something spherical or circular, orbit of a heavenly body. From Old French orbe, orb, globe, 13th century, and directly from Latin orbum, nominative orbis, circle, disc, ring, hoop, orbit, probably related to orbiter, wheel, track, nut, a word of unknown and much disputed origin. Okay. Dictionary from the Old French orb, from Latin orbis, circle, orb. Okay. Here we go. Having the form of an orb, round, circular, 1590s, an adjective in past participle form, from orb. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Orb, definition of orb by Merriam-Webster. What does orb mean? Okay. Etymology: orb, from orbis, orb name meaning la la la. Okay, it's etymology again. A translucent sphere appearing in flash photography. or blah blah blah. French orb, blind, from Latin orbis, destitute, blah blah blah. Okay, let's have a look at sphere. Let's have a look at sphere. What is a sphere? A sphere, from Greek sphera, I don't know how you say that in Greek. Globe, ball. See, there you go. It's a globe, it's a ball. It's a geometrical object in three-dimensional space that is the surface of a ball. Visualized analogous to the circular objects in two dimensions where a circle circumscribes its disk. Okay, hopefully that's not giving you some headaches. Merriam-Webster definition of sphere, entry 103, 1A, 1, the apparent surface of the heavens of which half forms the dome or the visible sky. 2, any of the concentric blah 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 blah. Okay, sphere definition. Why is it not going? Okay, sphere, a three-dimensional surface, all points of which are equidistant from a fixed point. Equidistant, a spherical object or figure, a celestial body such as a planet or star. Sphere definition. Okay. From the Greek. So look at the etymology. Don't forget this is in the English. I think we already defined it, it's from the Greek. Okay, mid 15th century Latinized, spelling of Middle English spear. Circulation 1300. Cosmos, space, conceived as a hollow global about the world. From Anglo-French Esq.BY, Old French Esq.BY, 13th century. Modern French sphere, from Latin sphera, globe, ball, celestial sphere. Medieval Latin spread from Greek sphera, globe, ball, playing ball, terrestrial globe, a word of unknown origin. Okay. Okay, here we go again, etymology. There we go again, Wiktionary. It's a ball, it's a globe. This is the origin of the word, but it says here that the origin really is unknown. Okay, Merriam-Webster again, don't want to keep repeating the same one. A planet or star, heavenly body, celestial sphere, any of the transparent concentric spherical shells or layers in which, according to ancient belief, the planets, stars and other heavenly bodies were set. Okay. Do we look at globe? Globe. A globe is a spherical model of Earth, of some other celestial body, or of the celestial sphere. Globes serve purposes, blah blah blah. Okay, so much more there. Globe. Okay, so let's have a look at etymology. late 14th century, large mass, mid 15th century, spherical solid body, a sphere, from Old French globe, 14th century, and directly from Latin globus, round mass, sphere, ball, also of being a throng crowd, blah blah blah, etc. From Middle French globe, borrowed from Latin globus, etymology.com. Late 14th century, large mass, mid 15th century, spherical solid body, a sphere, from Old French globe, 14th century, and directly from Latin globus, round mass, sphere, ball. We read that, I think. Finedictionary.com. A globe, a sphere on which a map, especially of the Earth, is represented. Okay, the word globe, dictionary.com, the word globe most generally refers to a sphere, a ball-like shape or object. Something globe-shaped can be described as globular, which means the same thing as spherical. Yeah. Most specifically, a globe is a three-dimensional model of Earth. There are some globes representing the Moon and other planets, but globes of Earth are most common. This is the Globe's etymology lesson, Commonwealth magazine. Since they are into etymology, the Globe editors might also check the Greek root of another word that seems to be lurking in the background of their mischievous flight of fancy. Schismatic. Reverend Robert P. Mbelli, a priest of the Archdiocese of New York, associate professor of theology emeritus at Boston College. Let's have a look at that, because he's got a good qualification there. Be considered an expert if he's got that. Okay. March 14th, 2006. Subscribing to that. Okay, wait. I think it might be just some sort of Catholic magazine. Not much there. Same thing when I read out. Yeah, I think it's some sort of magazine. Nothing really to do with a globe, etymologically. Okay, so a scale model or other spheroid celestial body such as a planet. Okay, it's a globe. A globe is a three-dimensional scale model of Earth or other spheroid celestial body such as a planet, star, moon. Some terrestrial globes include relief to show mountains and other features. Something spherical or rounded. Okay. Okay, so here you go. Definition of globe. So the American Globetrotters weren't called American Flat Earth Trotters. Okay, just a little joke there. Okay. So that's enough. Okay, so if this is the original Aramaic, the original scriptures in the Aramaic, ancient Aramaic, it Isaiah 40:22, it states, "And about the one who sits over the orb of the earth with a compass." Okay, if you're going to take the word of God as serious as true, you can take it seriously. Okay, take him for his word, right? The one who sits over the orb, spherical, globe, ball, etc. Okay, does it say anywhere here that it doesn't move? It's immovable. For he chooses the wood, it is not worn. The carpenter chooses it and makes it into an unmoving image. Okay. Okay, 2021. Okay. I'd like to know what it is actually in the Aramaic. Okay, have a look here. Orb in the Hebrew. Okay, here we go. Isaiah 40:22, circle sphere, creation.com. While most modern Bible versions translate kug, is that how you say it? As circle, a good case can be made that sphere was the sense intended by the original Hebrew. Historically, scholars have often taken this view, preferring the Latin words sphaera, globus, and orbis. We'll see what this has to say. It's a bit slow here. Okay, this is just nothing, I think. It's all in Hebrew, so I can't understand it probably. Go back. I don't think that's... I don't think that's applicable. Okay, I'm trying to find orb. Tough one. Okay, have a look at this one. Creation.com, Isaiah 40:22, in the shape of the earth. First line of Isaiah 40:22 reads, "It is he, i.e. God, who sits above the circle of the earth." Some have argued from this that the scripture teaches the earth is to be a flat disk rather than a globe. However, even if the original Hebrew correctly understood to refer to a circle, this doesn't necessarily indicate something flat. A sphere appears as a circle when seen from above, and indeed from whatever direction it is viewed. Moreover, there is good reason to believe that the word translated circle might be better translated sphere. The Hebrew word in question is kug, hopefully I'm saying that right, which is also found in Job 22:14, where in many Bible verses it is translated vault. For example, the New American Standard Bible reads, "Clouds are a hiding place for him, so that he cannot see, and he walks on the vault of heaven." Clearly, vault carries a sense of something three-dimensional and is given as the primary meaning of kug in the well-known Brown Driver Briggs Hebrew and English lexicon. In modern Hebrew, a sphere is noted by Cook, along with Kadur. I've heard that name in Genesis, the Aramaic Genesis. Galgal and Mazel in Arabic, another Semitic language. Kura means ball and is the word used in the Van Dyck Bostani Arabic Bible, 1865, to translate Cook in Isaiah 40:22. The case can also be made from modern European terms denoting sphericity. Philologists have discovered a number of Indo-European words that appear to be related to Semitic words, whether of shared origin or having been borrowed in distant past. While there is no specific evidence confirming a link in the case of the Hebrew word kug, it may be significant that in Indo-European languages there are similar sounding words that definitely refer to a spherical object, examples being Kugel, Middle High German, Kula, Polish, Kugla, Serbo-Croatian, and Guga, their Proto-Indo-European root. Various 16th century Latin Bibles indicate that medieval scholars understood Kug in Isaiah 40:22 to refer to the sphericity of the earth. For example, Santius Paganino translated this sphaera, and Benedictus Arias Montanus and Francois Vatable Globus. The 17th century Giovanni Diodati Bible also used globus, and the 18th century Dutch Hebraist Campaius Vitringa used orbis. More recently, the Spanish Jerusalem Bible used orb, and the Italian Rivaduta Bible globo. Conclusion: while most modern Bible versions translate Kug as circle, a good case can be made that the sphere was the sense intended by the original Hebrew. Historically, scholars have often taken this view, preferring the Latin words sphera, I thought that was Greek, globus and orbis. The recent preference for circle may have arisen from the belief that people living in Isaiah's time were too primitive to realize the true nature of the earth. This would seem unlikely, however, as Job 26:7, probably written several centuries before, states that God hangs the earth on nothing, indicating that the ancient Hebrews had quite a sophisticated understanding of cosmology. Everyone is in agreement that Cook carries the sense of roundness, and common usage makes it clear that this can refer to either a 2 or 3 dimensional geometry. Hence, it cannot be argued that Isaiah 40:22 clearly teaches the earth to be a disk. Moreover, even if Cook does refer to a circle here, this doesn't necessarily indicate flatness, as the globe appears as a circle from whatever direction it is viewed. Okay, some more information there. Okay, somebody correct them. Okay, yeah, there's I've actually come across a flat earther that said you're an idiot, blah blah blah. Well, this was the earth is flat because in Revelations or something, there's a verse that indicates that 4 angels are tied at each corner of the earth, right? At the 4 corners of the earth. So that's proof that it's flat. But if you only knew that the Mid-Eastern people, they used idioms, right? So they weren't saying that it was a square and it had 4 corners, right? What they were referring to was the 4 points of the compass: north, east, west and south. Okay, I mean, it's not square and it doesn't have 4 corners that certain people could put a dairy on each one. No, it's not. It doesn't mean that. You got to understand that the people who wrote it had an Eastern mindset, right? They were brought up like that. They thought that, and they wrote using their Eastern mindset. Very different from a Western mindset. Okay, so hopefully that clears that up. For everybody out there. Yeah. So these people here have taken on the flat Earth concept. They could be wrong. Okay. They've been influenced by this flat Earth concept when the when Isaiah in the original Aramaic New Testament Aramaic Bible, the Old Testament Genesis. Again, I'm wrong. The Old Testament Isaiah, right, says that it was an orb. It's an orb. Okay. As I showed you. Okay, so yeah. If you found that really interesting, subscribe to our channel please, and add your comments and give us a thumbs up. 2 thumbs up would be great. Much appreciated. And tell all your friends the truth behind this flat earth claim according to the original scriptures of the ancient Aramaic, supposedly compiled in Edessa around, or Urhai, sorry, around 800 BC by the Old Testament scribes, and from the language used by the Old Testament scribes and the prophets.